Mr. Vyas, I'm simply coming on one point. Now, you're a reasonable man. Don't take a partisan view of this, please. Don't take a BJP view of this.
Well,
the question is, let me ask you the question. No, Mr. Vyas, let me ask you the question.
Yes.
I know you are good at answering, but then you must hear the question. The question is simply this. There are two senior police officers who have been grilled in the same period that Mayaben Kodnani would have been grilled if she was available. A. Why should they be grilled and not the minister? One. B. Simple premise of collective responsibility entails that the person is publicly accessible. Is publicly accessible. If you can't say the police officers to be publicly accessible and ministers can go on the run.
That's just what it is.
That's just what it is.
Are you through with your question?
Yes, I am, sir. I am very much.
Now let me first compliment Mr. Shakti C. Goyal for preempting. As a good lawyer, that I should not speak. In fact, I am learning quite a few of the tricks of the trade from him. I also compliment you for preempting the answer that I should behave like a fair person, which I have always. Now, let me come to the point. The issue is that who is to decide about the constitutional obligations and the issues at debate as far as the law is concerned. Mr. Shakti C. Goyal is a good lawyer. I have high respect for his abilities as a legal expert. If he was to contest the case of Dr. Maya Kodnani, would he have said
Why don't you answer the question,
she
Mr.
did not
Vyas?
have the right? That she did not.
Why don't you answer the question, Mr. Vyas? Your government should not have appointed tainted ministers.
My government has appointed her as a minister, and she continues to be a minister.
She's a tainted minister. She's been accused of mass crime. She should not be a minister in the first place. Just like police officers would accuse till they are acquitted should not be in their position. That's the story of Gujarat.
Arnab, can I complete?
Yes,
there is a difference between accused and guilty. She is not found to be guilty. If she is accused and she feels that there is a possibility that
she is an accused, and in the FIR her name is written as an accused.
Mr. Goyal, now you behave. Now you behave yourself. The very advice that
one at a time.
The very advice which you are rendering me,
because you are misleading.
Mr. Goyal, 1 minute. Mr. Goyal, I'll come to you
when your turn comes.
So, okay,
let me complete my argument. You cannot interfere. I have kept quiet when you were talking, and that was your logic, your perception. I have every right to hold to my logic and my perception.
It's a fact.
The word accused doesn't mean guilty.
Okay.
There is a lot of difference between accused and guilty, and there are a number of people who are accused, tainted, who are in the field of UPA, who are accused, who are tainted.
We are talking about Gujarat just now. Let's stick to Gujarat.
You continue with that because that conveniently suits you.
Okay, Mr. Vyas. Mr. Vyas, you made your point. No, Mr. Vyas, you made your point. Now, before I come to Krishna and Goyal.
My regret, Arnab, as a moderator, you are neither able to make Mr. Shakti C. Goyal honor his own statement that one should not interfere. And I'm sorry to say, Tista has no patience to, as usual, she has no patience to hold back to her words.
Mr. Vyas, with the highest respect to you, and I've known you for a long time, my skills as a moderator will be helped if there is proportionate time given to all the panelists on the discussion. And I know that you have smiled because you've taken more time than you agree with that, but I will ask you. I'll ask you one question. I'll ask you one question. Now, if you want me to moderate, let me ask the question. The question is very simple. Question right now is this. The SIT may have been foisted on the Gujarat government, but the law necessitates that you cooperate with the investigation. You can't run away from a former CBI director and make a mockery of the law. That's the only point I'm making. Yes, Tista.
No, I also want to make another wider point. That the story of Gujarat in the last 7 years, it will be 7 years at the end of February, is a complete absolute defiance of any norms of decent governance. If there are people in the police or in the political class who are accused of serious crimes, if the judicial process takes 15 years, it's not the fault of the victims. It's the fault of the judicial process. Now, till such time as they are acquitted or convicted, I think it's a matter of decent governance that people like Pandey, people like Kodani, people like Jaideep Patel should not enjoy prominence to the political powers. But Mr. Modi is defying the constitutional system in this country by actually giving space to those who are accused of serious crimes.
Okay, we'll leave this here. I know Mr. Goyal is there in the center. He wants to say something. Now, Mr. Goyal, quick last word. As the leader of the opposition, have you given up in this case? You're just waiting for it to turn up.
Yeah, Mr. Arnav, I think that it was the duty of the Chief Minister to sack her, because Mr. Vyas is canvassing that as a commoner she can ask for the anticipatory bail. Yes, but she cannot ask for anticipatory bail while sitting on a ministerial chair, because it is the duty of the government to see that whatever is law, it should be executed.
Right.
Now the law says that SIT wanted her as an accused.
Okay.
She didn't appear.
Okay.
She hid herself, and government is providing political shelter.
That's
so
the picture of the
minister. That is the situation.
Yeah, Mr. Goel, thank you. That's
Can
the
you-
picture.
can you- can
for
you-
all our viewers know that, Mr. Vyas, you know, we can carry on this, but we are not going to agree. All I'm going to say at the very end is this. That's the lady who's missing. Official line is she's on official tour. She's got anticipatory bail. Whether she's on the run or not is for you to decide. Thank you to all our panelists on that one.